Hello sweet friends, my name is Angie and welcome to the Bumblebee Farmhouse, a place where I hope that you can find a little bit of inspiration to make your house a home sweet home. In today's video, I will be decorating our kitchen for part of the winter where it can transition into spring. I want to decorate our kitchen where it is beautiful, decorative, but yet very functional and practical. So if you have a little bit of time, I'd love to have you over here at the Bumblebee Farmhouse, where you are always welcome. In winter's grasp, the world lies still. A hush descends, a frosty chill, but whispers stir beneath the snow. As nature dreams a vibrant show, beneath the ice, life starts to stir, a promise of renewal, a gentle whir. For in the heart of winter's grasp lies the seed of spring's first grasp. As frost recedes, the days grow long, a symphony of birdsong, a joyous song. The earth awakens in hues so bright as winter fades into the light. Snowdrops peek through the melting white, a brave defiance, a beacon of light. Buds unfurl with tender grace, embracing warmth, finding their place. Streams gurgle with a newfound glee as ice surrenders, flowing free. And in the air, a fragrant tease as blossoms dance a gentle breeze. Gone are the winter's icy rains as spring unfurls its verdant plains. A tapestry of life so sweet and rare in the transition from cold to fair. So let us reveal in nature's dance as winter yields to spring's advance. For in the cycle we find our part, a timeless journey, a work of art. I've been focusing on my health a lot more and trying to get in a higher protein diet. I've started working out and just taking better care of myself. Sometimes we stop doing these things when we go through hard things in life and we focus on the bad. After getting sick for 3 times in 2 months in one winter season, I thought I really need to build up my strength and my immunity. And guess what, guys? I'm sick again. Whatever I had in December had really wreaked havoc on my immune system. I'll be adding a little bit of beauty to our Google Hub. It is very basic and plain and white, and there was really nothing wrong with the way that it looked before, but since I want to focus on taking my everyday items and giving them beauty, I did purchase this really pretty gold ornate picture frame. A couple of weeks back I had a haul on it, and I wanted to frame the Google Hub so that way I can look not just functional, but I can give it some beauty by framing it. So I just got some tacky sticky putty. I ordered it on Amazon, but I'm sure you could pick it up at any craft store, probably even Walmart. And I just took the frame apart and I put the sticky tacky putty on the frame, and then I kind of just pressed it. It's easily movable, so I didn't want to use glue or anything that would damage the hub or the frame. So this, you can kind of play around with it and you can remove it if you choose to not use it anymore. And I must say, I'm really impressed with how I took something so simple and just made it a little bit of bougie, and I definitely did it on a budget. What do you guys think? Is this something that you would try on your electronics at home? So I really hope that you guys are enjoying the video so far, and there's a lot of new faces I've noticed here on my channel. I just want to quickly introduce myself. My name is Angie. I am married, I am a homemaker, and I also am a freelance hairstylist. I love cooking, baking, decorating, and nesting, and just staying cozy at home. Me and my husband Danny have been married for almost 18 years. We live in a cute little colonial up in northern Illinois, and we have 2 adorable Pekingese fur babies named Archie and Benny. And if this is your first time here at my channel, I want to welcome you, and I hope that you'll consider joining my YouTube family by hitting that like and subscribe button, and leave me a comment down below, introduce yourself, or if you've already been here and you're already part of my YouTube family, just say hi. I'd love to hear from you regardless, and let me know how your season's going. Yeah, it's starting to look better. I've been feeling a shift coming on lately. Something inside of me is changing, something within me, my needs and my wants, and how I want to spend my time. I've decided I really don't want to spend all of my time taking care of material things. Yes, material things are lovely, and as you can see, I do have plenty of them. But what I'm trying to do in this shift is make room for items that I can use all year round and not just seasonally. That way I can free up my time to do things that I really truly do love. Cook more healthy meals, bake more, work out, take care of myself. Make time for family and friends, and connect with people that I truly love. When you have so many physical things lying around your home, it's hard to take a look at it and digest it all. And what I mean by digesting it all is just looking at it and finding a place for it and where it belongs. I don't want to have things around that are not of importance to me, or things that I don't truly love. And just because I was loving an item in the past, it doesn't mean that I have to hold on to it. I'm in an era right now where I'm storing things away to see, am I missing it? Do I need it? And if I don't, it's got to go at some point. So I'm trying to spruce up my home and make things, my everyday things, beautiful. And it is so tempting to go to the store and buy every single thing that my heart falls in love with, but I'm really trying to hold back. And I know that it's really hard to do that sometimes, and we do choose items that we really do truly love. But with that, things have to go. So the more I bring in, the more I'm realizing that for every one item that I bring in, one item has to leave the home. Because let's face it, material and physical clutter, it makes me anxious. It makes all of us anxious. And the last thing I want to do is feel sick about the items that I own. They should bring joy and make us feel good. So I'll be focusing on more timeless and eclectic pieces, and most likely be shopping for those items, not just in stores, but in antique and thrift shops. I'm also at a point right now where I don't want every single tabletop and corner covered in home decor. What I mean is, yes, I'll have my timeless pieces out. Those will always stay. But I don't need to switch them out every single season. What I can do is just add little touches here and there of seasonal decor. You'll see in this kitchen now how much I love metallics and how much I'm loving to add metallics. It kind of all started with the kitchen sink that you see here. Last spring I chose this deep tub sink with this beautiful copper faucet and side spigot for drinking water. And it just ended up being so pretty. I really am letting it set the tone for the kitchen. So throughout the seasons, you'll see me add more metallics or the same ones over and over, and then just change out a little bit of the seasonal decor. But adding these items, I feel, warms the kitchen a bit. This beautiful big copper piece was found at a little antique shop in Woodstock, Illinois. I fell in love with it. I cleaned it up, and I'm actually going to be using it right now as a fruit basket. I'm sure I could change it out however I choose seasonally, but I think in the kitchen it would be perfect to be putting in our fruit. And I find that these coppers and brass, gold pieces, anything with the metallics, I feel they are timeless pieces, and I can keep them in my kitchen for a very long time. And I think that's what I'm going for. I'm going for the farmhouse cottage, but with a touch of eclectic to it. And this is when I want to say that I want beauty and decor to meet practicality and functionality. I bought this beautiful marble and gold board from Home Goods. And I'm going to use this to house all of my different cooking oils and my salt and pepper and some little marble spice cups that I have. So again, beauty, but very functional. I do cook a lot in my kitchen. I am focusing a lot on meal prep and healthy cooking. I want my style somewhere along the lines of where practicality meets functionality, with a twist of what I'm loving at the moment and is what is my style. So I want a lot of my items to have function. It doesn't mean every single piece will, but I do want majority of it that way. And that's how I'm feeling within me. I want everything about me to have meaning. Everything I do, I want it to have meaning. I guess what I'm saying is I don't want to lead a superficial life. I just noticed that the older that I get, sometimes the harder things get. And when we don't feel good and we see things lying around, it really makes us think about what's really important. I am in no way, in no terms, becoming a minimalist. I'm really starting to take a look at what I really love and what I don't love. So I'll be putting things in bins continuously, and some things will go in special bins. My parents are most likely going to be looking at real estate in Florida in the next few months. That is, if everything goes smoothly with their plans. So I told my mom, if you guys go and find a house this spring, I'll be watching their dog while they go. I am going to give you so many things for your new home. You don't have to buy too much. I guess I'll feel better if it goes somewhere that's of really, really good use. And it would be nice to have a vacation home and go down to Florida whenever I please. It was my second home for half of my life, and if my parents end up rebuying, it'll be my second home again. I found myself spending many, many weeks of the year down there. So looking forward to and praying for lots of great things to happen. Getting out of Illinois and going to Florida for a month out of winter would really be wonderful. I think it would definitely help with my mental health and well-being. So I'm utilizing above the stove where I can put more coppers and metallics. So I got these really beautiful copper measuring spoons, measuring cups actually, from Creative Co-op, and I'm just hanging them above. I did purchase this brass tension rod, and then I just got gold hooks to attach everything, and I just feel like they just add a little bit of sparkle to the kitchen. I do keep all of my spices, majority of them, on the fridge, which is literally right next to the stove. So it's kind of nice to reach for my spice blends as I'm cooking. So I went ahead and I purchased some more of these magnetic spice racks to kind of house all of my spices. It ended up being a really great space to utilize. I'm all about making little nooks of the home into functional spaces. I don't like to leave anything wasted. And especially since our home was built in 1972, I feel like at that time, that point in time, they really didn't think of the kitchen. I feel like the kitchen was kind of an afterthought, as we've done some renovations to our kitchen. So there really was no pantry in here. The cabinets, the function, everything about the kitchen was kind of off. So again, I'm just trying to make everything just a little bit more functional and just a little bit better for my use.
Direction, I'm undone, unraveling my plans. Make me whole again, rebuild me from the inside out, in a way only you know how.
I'll also be sprucing up my little coffee area here where I have my Nespresso machine. So I'm just putting up some really kind of moody artwork that I picked up at Hobby Lobby last year. I love this piece. And it's got the metallic frame on it. And then I have my little Nespresso pods, which by chance kind of matched everything in this little vignette. I didn't do that on purpose. That's just how it was. And then I'm just adding a little bit of beautiful greenery that was picked up at Target. With the faux citrus, pine, and citrus leaves, and it just kind of all ties in together. I didn't do like a really over cluttered coffee bar area this time around. I just kept it pretty simple.
I need a revival, something more than this shallow survival. God, I need you. God, I need you. Father, bring me redemption. Renew my heart with a resurrection. God, I need you. God, I need
My little hutch area, I'm keeping it pretty simple for this season, and I don't know, maybe next season we'll see. But I'm just pretty much having a little touch of Farmhouse, but the rest is just pretty much some of my favorite cookbooks, which are from the Barefoot Contessa. I love her. And then I just have like a lot of my cake plates and domes. So I just kind of have it as like a little baking or a bakery nook where I house some of my tools and just little pops of copper.
will, but instead let it be yours from the inside out.
And I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do with this top shelf above my big cow artwork. I think I want to keep it pretty simple, so it's not even done yet. I'm not trying to show perfection. I'm literally trying to still figure everything out in our home. And since I feel like our kitchen is in a transitional mode between winter and spring, I'm going to take down the red buffalo check curtains. I thought about leaving them up for Valentine's Day, but I decided to go ahead and take them down and go ahead and start using the blue and white curtains that I had in here for the spring and summer of last year. So I do like changing out like linens, textiles, curtains, things like that in our kitchen. And as the season progresses and we get closer to spring, I will be adding some different things into our kitchen and sprucing it up. So at some point there will be a spring kitchen video coming. So I'm really glad that you were able to stop on by over here at the Bumblebee Farmhouse. And I hope that you got a little bit of inspiration to make your house a home sweet home. And remember, friends, as Dorothy Gale once said, there's no place like home. That's right, friends. Home, sweet home. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.